Hello and welcome to Guardians of the Gigaxy. I am your host, friend, and bomb daddy, Michael Sharpe. I am here with Ataria.
Hi, father.
You're welcome, child. Richard.
Hey, puppy.
Hey, puppy.
That's not okay.
Ataria. No, I've already done Ataria. You flustered me, Richard. Karl.
Hello.
And Lay. I'm sorry, can you whisper that no louder so that the mic can pick you up?
At the end of the microphone?
Slower.
No. How are you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I love dead air too.
Honest assessment.
You know what?
We know what.
Why don't you roll a d20 for your daddy?
Nope. No. This is not for daddy. This is for me. Oh, I'm good.
Net 20.
Oh, yeah! Oh, no. No. What?
Isn't it daddy
Isn't it
phase?
daddy thing?
Oh, everyone goes through a daddy phase at some point
I
in
mean,
their life.
you guys get to choose who I do it as.
Daddy. I rolled the dice.
Like,
It needs to be a player or character that was there. Well, not
Not-
a player, just a character.
No.
So I assume it's somebody. Just the creepiest father figure in the Senate.
that... Yeah, okay. Okay, that can be done.
Who is it? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I'm going to do it as the creator of Silver. Daddy Silver.
What about Daddy Cool?
Daddy Cool. I can't sing anymore. Or,
Oh, so
you know.
Dad was there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's there. He's, trying to keep...
Like, I haven't seen him in hours, which in the scale of my life is like, he's abandoned me in my early teens.
I mean, get it out of my thumb.
What happened? So, you guys sort of turned up at the Senate and, you met my creation. Is this echoing really loudly?
Yes.
It's positive.
And then, you guys, you met my son, my sweet boy, my robot boy. My best, the apple of my eye, the Nelthiad. Healthy kid.
This is why he's always saying daddy, because his daddy is like my sweet boy. But,
And,
I don't know what grooming is, okay?
and,
What kids?
they took my boy. They took my boy. And he gave me more children. And then they came and visited me at work, and it was totally inappropriate. And I can't look at them. And... Oh, God. My son's standing in front of me, and he's yelling bomb a lot. And there's a kitty cat sneaking across the room, and I'm hoping that it diverts attention from my son, but... Oh, Silver. Hi-ho. Silver, away. Please be a good boy, and don't embarrass Daddy at work.
Close your chest.
And interior monologue dissipates, and there is a very tiny hairless cat in a pink unicorn onesie creeping across the well-illuminated pit of the Senate, where all the speakers go to talk when they are addressing the Senate. And
Everybody is watching.
everybody is watching the kerfuffle that is going about.
She is a cat.
Yes.
As a tinker, one of my tools could be some sort of red projection light.
Yep, I mean, I don't see why
We'll
not.
hold that one for later.
Yeah, so roll a sneaky one.
I did. I got
Good.
15.
Everybody saw her.
Everybody.
Everybody. So yeah, you get across, and the guy who is challenging good old Kiiron turns to you, and he's like, "Cat, don't test me." And he's got his fisticuffs up because he already had them up, and he's like, "Crunch, crunch."
He's
I
done
back
that a
away.
lot.
He has,
I just
he has really bad arthritis.
What's his name again?
We never got it.
What's your name? Because I would know your name. What's your
It's Scansy.
Okay, I'm like, okay, Scansy. I'm sorry.
And this is from Vondor. That's Vondor?
Yeah.
Vondor. Scansy Vondor.
Scansy. I'm like, okay, Scansy. And I
Is he
I
high up or just someone?
He's the elder of the
Fantastic.
house.
I back away because I know who he is. I back away.
Yeah, you see, Cal, you don't want a Scansy to get
I'm
antsy.
Minotaur.
And he crunch, crunch.
Minotaur.
Minotaur, Cal, you're the same.
No. I have a torso.
I mean,
Yes.
so do cows.
I can make a cow with a torso.
I'm so
You hear-
uncomfortable.
You just hear over the silence.
You dream it, we'll create it.
You just hear over the silence. Shh, not a daddy's work. And he's like, so am I putting this thing in him, or are you gonna? And that sounded way weirder than I wanted it to.
Oh yeah, take that out of context, everyone. That's fine.
Flip it.
I'll raise my hand and be like, I'd rather do it myself, no offense. You guys don't look super like you know what you're doing.
Again, out of context, it's great.
Something's going inside me, I'd rather it be self-guided.
Hey,
Does anybody have
You can
any
flip that.
idea what will happen when I put it in him?
you see a dwarf stand up. He's in the Sky clans section. He has sort
His
of
name's Daddy.
sort of
Daddy!
whitish grey hair that's sticking out everywhere, and a lab coat on, and he's just like, yeah, I can do it.
He's taken a whole lot of high voltage shock recently.
Yeah.
Voltage.
Danger.
When we done. When we kiss.
We can't do any more. And he's like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. I'm good. He laughs like that as well. I'm good. We can do this. That's it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You.
Who are you?
That's my daddy.
Son, I'm at work. I mean, Silver. Project Silver. I'm at work. I'm at work.
I sold
Why do you kill children?
I don't kill them. They're very much alive. We use their hearts and we make this thing called a Warforged. They're really good.
Do they still have their consciousness?
Yes, absolutely.
The same one?
Yes. My toaster used to be a fisherman.
The core is not the consciousness. The consciousness comes from elsewhere.
Consciousness comes from within.
So they're core.
Yes and no. You're not wrong, but you're not right. It's very complicated. So the core, while it's in something, is everything to that thing. When it is out of it, useless. Fucking useless. So put it in something. If you don't put it in silver, can I suggest my toaster? It never gets hot enough. And I think it needs more power.
Toaster. Can I have
No.
Toaster? My toaster. You want my toaster?
He used to be a fisherman.
It did.
And he can talk.
No, it's a toaster.
Oh, that doesn't sound very fun.
Makes toast.
I've moved on. I don't want it anymore.
Good. I'm talking to the cowman, the Minotaur. Is it Mr. Tor?
No.
Mrs. Tor?
No.
Monsieur Tor?
I'm a Minotaur.
I know, but I'm asking how to address you, Mr. Minotaur.
My name is Karl.
Ah, Mr. Karl. Mr. Karl. Indubitably. Will you let me put this in my pride and joy, my project silver?
Yes.
I guess.
You will. Excellent. Okay.
It's warm.
That should be warm.
It's silver. I hope. Let's get on the operating table. He claps his hands together and sort of like goes to run. And you realize that his lab coat is way too long for him. And he sort of like is dragging behind him. And yeah, he
It's like a blood-stained bridal veil.
I repacked my bag.
and he grabs the core of you and he runs over to Silver and starts operating on him right there and then. And he's like, 14 wrench. And puts his hand out to
Comes out of one of my noodly appendages.
and he's turning it for you. He's like, don't worry, Daddy's got this. And
And this echoes quite
I'll amplify out my chest.
and everyone is in like stunned silence. And he's like, yes, I got interested in Magibotics when my damn toaster wouldn't toast.
Who was he talking to?
And just everyone.
Oh, right.
He's just like...
He's monologuing.
Yes, as he's working.
Right.
And, you know, I thought, it's really hard to start a fire every time you want toast.
Let's kill a fisherman.
And I killed a fisherman. I was acquitted on those charges. It seemed... and he looks at you. He looks at you and he's like... Double jeopardy, my son. And he goes, and then, you know, next thing I know, my toast, which is a box, right? It's a box. You put bread in, and it comes out as toast. Heat is applied through the core, or the application of soul onto bread. You see the confusion.
Sometimes I think he loves this toaster more than he loves me.
Oh, I'm not listening. I'm packing my bag.
He continues talking about his toaster for several minutes, and then he's like, all right, Silver, fire it up, and let's see what this baby can do.
So my chest cavity will seal back up, and I'll sort of power up. I grow an inch or two. It's a far more powerful core. And I just blow a big force wave right out the front of me.
He goes flying back.
Yeah. And then I sort of blink alive and, you know, do some stretches and... well, that's good. That's good. That's a big good thing that's inside me now.
You see your father, and he's motionless on the ground.
I go to him.
Oh, fine. Like dead motionless, or like
not
I've seen this man
motionless.
take some big electric shocks in the last 6 hours.
You've probably had to restart his heart.
Oh yeah. I've got scared to die. That'll be enough. We'll see healers around somewhere.
He just seems unconscious.
Oh, it's fine.
He landed wrong on the flip.
Shouldn't have tried the flip then.
There is just silence, which is only broken by Bertrand of House Rollinaire going, guardians and you, Silver.
Yeah.
Because you seem to have implicated yourselves with these heroes, would you come to my elliptical office?
Yes.
I'll walk over and grab my old core from
Yep.
Dad and feed it to the bear.
The bear eats
The
it.
bear pack, yeah.
Yeah, the bear eats it. He's like, nom 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 nom.
Yeah, it isn't chewy.
I'm a
He
bear.
ingests it.
And he...
Your bear dies because of the explosion.
It's a mechanical bear.
He goes, Papa?
Yes, my child?
Hey,
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real bear.
You were always a real bear to me.
And it does that like backup thing of like nuzzling, but because it and you are metal, it's just like this scraping sound. You're like,
I love
like almost grinding sound.
You're getting scratched.
it. I'm getting ground on by a bear.
And yeah, Bertrand walks off to his chambers as you follow. And he's like, so I see you have Jerry,
Yes.
Terry,
No.
Jory.
You were right the first
You
time.
nailed it. You did so well.
It just doesn't seem right.
It's right, I
A
promise.
lizard named Jerry.
Well, maybe he forgot his name, but that is what he told us.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, is he dead?
No.
Good. Excellent. I told them that you'd bring him back alive, so.
But also, I don't want you to do bad things to my very good friend.
Well, you see on his desk there is a big white cloth that seems to have like things like underneath it at various levels. And he's like, let me show you my plans. And he unveils it.
Torture.
And it seems like he's added, like, there's a scale model. And it seems to be out of his office is a platform that's been built with the Rollin' at Zoo written in big letters and animated cartoon cutout of Jerry in werewolf form, and Jerry as the main attraction in this zoo.
Jerry is quite dangerous.
That's where you see I've come up with a way of keeping him in.
Uh-huh.
It's called metal bars.
Oh, Lord. Jerry likes to eat those sometimes, I think.
He'll have plenty of methatics to eat.
Wait.
Metal bar.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yes.
But you're gonna, like, he's not gonna be hurt or anything. He's
No,
gonna be okay.
he'll be free hip because they're not square meals a day. It's dwarven slang. You might not get it.
I laugh. Yeah.
Well, Jerry
And
really likes shackles and shinies, and
we will be shackling him every night.
like, can you just give him some that are just for him too? And
They
also,
all will be just for him. We do not want a werewolf running around the streets.
he likes to eat people sometimes.
Well, that's what we'll be feeding him.
You feed them sentient beings.
I mean, when the myth has gripped your mind, are you really that sentient?
We're keeping
You
Jerry.
become a husk.
I'm like, yes, 100% yes, and I can scientifically prove it.
Well, then yes, we will be feeding him sentient people. But I hear he likes it. She just told me that.
She does.
He? Is that a tale, or are you just happy to see me?
Both.
But you don't feed it sentient beings. You don't eat them.
I mean, we can kill them first.
They were still sentient.
I mean, okay, we won't feed him sentient beings.
Myth addicts are sentient.
Sure, we won't feed him sentient beings.
I just whisper. Whisper. You're gonna feed him sentient beings, right?
You rolled insight?
Yeah, like 23, 24.
Yeah, he seems to still gonna feed him. The old
They're keeping Jerry. Jerry's coming.
Jerry starts to stir.
Oh no, I don't want to be my Jerry.
Also, can I get a constitution from you? The old con save their bubbles.
No. What's the DC?
You can't reach it when you rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. The idea of eating sentient beings doesn't seem that appalling to you. In fact, you could really go down for, like, a meth addict right now. You know, that cotton candy smell is still in your nostrils and, like...
I, like, pop that bug back. I'm not...
You pop a bone into that and they go blah 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 blah.
Roll me a percentile dice.
Okay. Where's my other? There. 61.
61? Yeah, there's still a bit of, marrow in the bone that you are able to get out. It's running low.
Lolo.
Low. Don't you tell me how to not speak in my Cornish ways.
Love it.
And, yeah, it's running low.
Cool. Okay.
Low.
Okay.
I got a lot just swigging tomato juice on the bottle.
Is that a real love or is this just...
Oh my god, that makes me cold.
It's the face.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to find somebody else. Okay, we good.
But yeah, it's not completely abhorrent to you that, they feed these meth addicts to Jerry.
I just want to make sure Jerry's being really well looked after.
Oh, Jerry will have the finest life. Never having to fight for food, never having to struggle, having all of his demands met. He'll be our star.
Okay, because he's the only friend that I have left. And now I'm leaving him too. So, Okay, be good to him.
Would you like us to have a little plaque written that says, donated by the Guardians of the Gigaxy?
No, I think he'd probably feel a bit betrayed. And he can't read.
No, you wouldn't feel betrayed.
Well,
You won't feed him, it, the lizard, sentient beings.
sure, we won't.
Contract.
I mean, we could do a contract. Or I could give you... there were meant to be no questions asked with what I was going to do with Jerry. Jory.
Definitely still Jerry. It's still Jerry.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys haven't fulfilled your part of the contract of giving me Jerry.
We're here doing that.
A new contract can't be signed without an old contract being fulfilled.
You can have Jerry.
He can sign a contract with me,
I can.
as I was not part of the original contract.
What would you like? What do you want?
What the Minotaur,
Minotaur.
what the Minotaur said? Something about feeding it not feeding it methetics?
No, you want me to feed it
So
methodics?
you have too many methetics, correct?
It's a real
No.
blight.
What if I take those methetics off your hands?
Is this gonna cost me?
No, it's free of charge. All you have to do is feed Jerry cows.
Most other things.
But what is made of meat but is not sentient? I'm all ears.
You're metal.
Non-intelligent sentient.
So dogs.
I mean, I was a cat originally.
What's the minimum level of sentience?
You can feed dogs.
Dogs.
Dog.
We will take the mythetics. In exchange, you feed this strange Jerry thing the finest of dogs. I know a good dog breeder.
But isn't that cannibalism? He's a werewolf after all.
No, that's racist. Wolves and dogs are very different.
I mean...
Not dwarven level sentience.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's...
The dwarves consider pretty much everything underneath them.
Yeah.
Let's go with dogs.
Dogs or lower?
Dogs are lower.
Lower.
I don't want them.
No mythetics.
Okay. No mythetics, but, I mean, it's gonna hit our cheese business and our cheese industry real hard.
Yeah, dog cheese.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a big thing.
That's right.
It's disgusting, but it's a big thing.
But we will take all of the mythetics you have.
I mean, let's just say gods don't investigate known mythetics.
No, they need
Wink,
to be alive.
wink. If they go missing, wink, wink.
Like, this is the first
Wink.
time Silver has seen something wink, so he has absolutely no idea what you're doing.
Making a claim without making it obvious, except making it extremely obvious. I look
But
like I'm
we're-
having a seizure.
But we're signing a contract.
I can't have a paper trail on that. I can't authorize.
Do you know how contracts work?
I mean, I did just say I was going to feed mythetics, but there was no paper trail to me.
Can I have the bear replay what he's been saying?
You can record?
Yeah, it's a tinker thing.
And also, like, sort of like sign write it above my head.
You do that.
That's a tinker thing.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well. When you play me like that... Yes. Let's sign a contract. Get it. Oh, I'm gonna be so unpopular in the Senate. Okay, and he starts drafting up a contract which basically states no sentient creatures will be... nothing below the sentience of a dog will be given to Jack.
And no myth heads.
No myth heads. Yeah. But what about a myth head that is lesser sentience than a dog?
I get all the myth heads, regardless of sentience.
And myth head re-education is how he words it.
Technically correct.
Goes to and he puts in the what's the shop called?
That's Silver Incorporated now.
Silvercorp.
Silcorp.
Jesus. And yeah, he takes it out to the Senate, and is like, lads, ladies, laddies, and gentlemen, we need to sign this. I got to deal with the works, and this needs to be approved. And he explains the whole thing, except he glazes over what the myth heads would be used for. And he's like, so, yeah, just, shall we vote? And they approve it.
No questions.
No questions. Bertrand's kind of a big deal. He's,
And they're getting rid of myth heads.
I mean,
Re-education.
yeah, re-education.
It sounds nice on paper.
Yeah, he seems to,
You heard
he
it in
sells
real
it.
life, so it's squelchier than that.
Yeah, he doesn't go into those details. He literally just says to re-educate them so they are brand new beings.
Oh no.
Also technically correct.
Yeah, he's not lying. And he comes back and he's like, so, just put Gerald in
He was so close.
in this werewolf-proof box.
Can I
And
double check the contract? What's the name on the contract?
his name?
No, did he put Jerry's name right on the contract?
Roll intelligence. Roll intelligence.
25.
It says Mr. Two Toes.
Does he have two toes?
His name is Jerry.
Oh, that's fine. That's enough.
Of
Limited knowledge of the local legal system.
Stricter, which is where Gerald was from. Jeffrey.
Gerard.
Jenga.
Oh, sweet boy.
And
I put her in a box.
yeah, and the box shuts, and he locks it. He's like, oh, almost forgot, and he pulls out a dueling pistol and fires a few holes into it. He's like, you shouldn't need air holes in these containers.
So it's werewolf proof. But a low-tech pistol puts holes. Okay, it's fine, let's leave.
The box is very tight. A werewolf couldn't build up momentum to move.
Why do all my friends die?
And it wasn't. You don't know if they were silver bullets.
This is being added to the trauma montage that's going on in my head.
This is fine.
When you die, it's going to all go
You made holes.
grayscale. And it's like, in loving memorandum.
Hello, darkness.
It was that.
With just the sound of silence playing on loop for 4 hours at that point. And yeah, he's like, okay, so you like your reward?
Yes.
Well, you've.
Reward.
Oh, exactly. What reward?
You said, yes, so we get something.
Yes, you do. You do. You've proven yourselves to want to be part of our community, and we have a means of giving you that. Mm-hmm. Down on Kitchen Street. Juice and Kitchen, on the corner of that street, there is a tavern. It has remained unoccupied for about 6 months now. Before that, it was the hippiest, swankiest joint in town. Its name is the Cultured Mimic. You may have heard of it.
Nope.
I know it.
How do you know it? You're 3 days old.
Well, I've seen a map.
It used to belong.
All the time. Then he comes home and beats me.
No. It's,
Yeah.
this is. It's
used to belong.
He's a weird fellow.
So it used to belong to one of the local orders, the Gobbusters. They specialized in killing goblins.
God.
And they basically died under mysterious circumstances in that place, and no one has been able to, one, figure out how, and two, survive the investigation of going in there. And it's yours.
Is it mine too?
Absolutely, Kitty.
Aw.
He scratches you behind the ear.
And I'm like, I'm bald. Can you make me furry again?
Oh,
This has happened before. We've done this before.
shh, we're not meant to talk about that. And
my
he pulls out a spray and sprays you with it, and you slowly begin to gain fur in about 15 hairs every second.
Okay. I'm like, oh, this is painful. This is so painful. I hate doing this.
Itchy.
And, and I start like rubbing my back.
What happens
like-
when there's an ingrown one?
Oof.
I don't know. I've never dealt with it.
Also, are they going to be like they're growing as in they start poking out, or that they pew?
They shoot out.
Okay, right, like full length.
Yeah, it's painful.
I'm like, I'm itching myself and just like, bashing people because I'm like, I'm just so itchy. I've taken off the unicorn suit.
Oh no, please.
I'm like, oh, it's too tight. It's too tight. I'm like, oh, just scratch me. Someone scratch me.
I scratched the kitty cat.
Okay.
I don't touch it.
I just go up on your shoulder
Yes,
so that you can scratch me.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
I'm like, I can take it to Kitchen and Juice Street.
Right, we're going to go there and not die.
Yep.
Cool.
And do we have full health again?
What? You haven't taken a long rest?
We should take a long rest.
Yeah, I want to have a word. I want to have a word at the re-education centre if we're passing by.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna, get some of the kids to come with us for this.
Yep.
Staff at this bar and.
Yeah. Absolutely. Your daddy, your...
Well, the contract's in my name.
Yeah,
not his name.
he's at the door and he's like, seemed like only yesterday I put you together out of two nuts and...
Nope.
And now here you are, going off to make your mark on the world. My boy. My sweet shiny boy.
I am not.
It's okay, I've got your schematic somewhere. I'll build another.
If he tries to lock, the kids have locked the door.
He turns around and tries to go and he's like... Oh. The student's become the master. Well... Fuck. And then it cuts back to you guys and you're walking down the street towards...
It's like a small gaggle of half-robotic children following us.
Yeah, heads are turning. Heads are turning.
Do we want to go for a rest? In the
I-
good
Why?
inn first?
No,
I'm guessing you do.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you
then.
need?
You know?
You have 1 hit point?
No. I only took 9 damage.
Well, I mean, I can... 9 is not that many.
It isn't.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
How many hit points off max are you?
Just 9. That's it.
And 6 off.
I only took 9 points of damage. That's
I
all I
don't
took.
get hit.
Okay. Okay then. I will show them the way to the cultured mimic.
You see a building. It's very fancy. It has double doors at the entrance. They are boarded up. It has 2 windows on either side of that. They are boarded up. It has red brick and a little sign hanging that has a picture of a mimic with a monocle and sort of a top hat on. And it says cultured mimic on it.
Here we are, guys.
I'll tell the kids to go and spread the word about this new establishment that's soon to be opening up. It's part of Silver Ink.
One of the kids sort of splits its belly in two and starts like printing off pieces of parchment with sort of like grand reopening tomorrow night this time.
It's bold. Really bold kids.
And they skip off. And you see, like, each person they try and approach starts visibly running from them. And before they are trapped by them and given a flyer.
Yeah, they're strong kids.
So I'm like, because I'm on Bubble's shoulders, I'm like, so who wants to go in first? Not it!
Well, I mean, if you're on my shoulder, should we go in together?
I jump off.
Yeah.
I know
pull off
the rumors.
Wood barring the door.
Do you see an entranceway? There is a bar, a couple of booths, and a stairway that leads up.
Alright. I go in.
I follow.
Can I do a history to know what the rumors actually are? Because I've been in the city for a
Yeah,
long time,
absolutely.
so I should know what the rumors
Yeah.
hopefully are. So that is 17.
17. They were found, butchered to death in this room.
Okay. I don't tell you guys that.
I'll send Bear in first, because I can control him independently.
Okay.
Like, I don't share vision with him, but he can at least walk slightly ahead of us and trigger any traps that may be there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not sentient. He's purely a construct of my creation. I can just rebuild him bigger, faster, stronger.
Yes, you're a robot. You are not living.
Then why were you so angry about the core?
Well, we wouldn't eat you.
It was mine.
Okay. Can I tell him the bear's sentient?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can just tell.
No, bears. No, my deception's still -1 count.
I mean, I wouldn't believe you anyway. You made of metal.
But it's like a bear. It's a slightly copper bear.
It's made out of
just
metal.
no, it's just armor.
Obviously not real.
It's like expelling smoke out of its eye.
And it's tiny.
Yeah, bears are bigger.
Sorry, bears are bigger.
Yes.
How much bigger?
I give you like rough dimensions.
Yeah, we've got work to do.
Yeah, so you go in.
Yes.
It smells musty. Like it hasn't been used in
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Hasn't been in for 1 at least.
yeah, it feels like you're being watched.
I look around the place.
Give me perception rolls.
Natural 20, 24.
Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. 12?
21.
Also, like, because I'm a pretty literal person, if the sign says mimic, I'm looking for a mimic.
Yep, yeah.
I don't really
absolutely.
understand the nuance of naming things hilarious names.
Yep. No, this place it had a mimic.
That they had, like it's in the past tense.
No one's been in for 6 months. They don't
Mimics do
know.
have a tendency to just disappear, don't they?
They do. And yeah, you don't see any mimics in their mimic form.
Yes, looks awful.
you see
Yes, with teeth.
you see bar stools, you see a booth, you see blood on the floor, you see
Is the blood on the floor, like, all coalescing around one specific item, potentially?
no.
There's
There's
very obvious blood
just-
streaks pointing at one central place. Or thing.
no, there is just bloodstains on the floor.
That's what a natural 20 gets me.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there isn't anything that we can see.
Interesting.
I've described what's in the room.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
What's behind the bar?
There are some boxes which have a clear side to them with a sliding door and shelves inside. There is a tapped keg that seems to have been broken into, and there is a till as well.
So this is broken, the keg, just empty.
Yes.
Great, I just throw it into like one corner of the room near the door.
Cool. Yeah. It's in that corner of the room.
We're just
Yeah.
trashing our own bar. Something in here is a fucking mimic.
A pile of rubbish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we've got minions to fix things.
Excellent.
Non-sentient, as you refer to them, minions.
Yeah.
You don't need to do rubbish anymore.
Should we paint it up?
Alright.
Many hands make lighter work.
Is there a
Do
kitchen?
you want them to have more hands?
There is.
I'm so
Alright.
It's where you would assume the door just behind the bar.
Yeah, I go in there.
Yep. There are lots of utensils in
Cool.
there.
I have a look.
That
What food is there?
there's whatever food there was
Yeah.
is perished.
It's no like
What
MREs or
non-perishable
cans of
things,
things.
like oil and things like that.
There's
Like
some
spices,
oil. Yeah,
dried
there's
spices and
there's bits and bobs around the place. Nothing too extravagant.
stuff.
Very piecemeal.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go upstairs.
That's
Is there
what
an
I was
upstairs?
thinking
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
I'll
do an
go
inventory.
Okay. Cool.
I'll send beer with them that stay
In the bar.
in the general. I'm just gonna keep having a look around.
Okay, cool. You guys go upstairs, and there is sort of a long turning corridor with rooms coming off it. Sort of 3 rooms on the first corridor before it bends, and then no rooms on that side, but 3 on the other side before it becomes a dead end. And every room there is either a piece of artwork, a piece of memorabilia like swords and shields, or a suit of armor, or there is also
like statues.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys are so distrustful of me.
I'm like, well, you're a big person, and I'm really small, so I think you should go first and everything, and I just stay behind you.
That's such a really weird thing, because I was going to say the same thing about you, because you're little, and I'm, like, quite a large target.
Yeah. I mean, you are a larger target, so that means if you get into trouble, I can run away and I can get help.
Steampunk Bear is just going to try and smash through one of the doors.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Give me a...
Does it try a handle?
Well, it's not big enough.
I know, but it gets on its
But it's got
back
bear
paws.
paws. It's got bear. Like it hasn't got opposable thumb. It's got.
I don't
paws.
know if it's like a lever door.
Is it? What kind of handle is the door
Is it a
have?
door knob or a handle?
You're not up there, so you can't use your intelligence modifier for this.
I mean, I've got a stack lock.
There is no handle itself.
Now,
There seems to be a panel.
What?
Ooh, we're in a fancy
Can I
place.
have a description of a handle?
It is a slab of stone with runes engraved around the outside of it. About open hand size.
would Bear have seen these at the workshop?
Yeah, is this something that I would have we at Silver Incorporated may manufacture?
No.
Now Silver Incorporated.
Well, yeah.
Recently rebranded. You've taken over your master.
No, this doesn't seem like something that is so
Well, he
big.
has 4 intellect.
Can I put my
So
Oh, I'm backing away. I am backing.
You putting your hand on it?
away.
It feels cold to the touch.
I really thought something would happen there. Can I do like a
me too.
Arcana check or something? Or
Yeah,
whatever
sure.
to see the room.
And you're bursting through the door. Bear is bursting
I
through.
mean, he'll try it. He won't aggress, but he will try and push the door open.
Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't move to a push.
No.
Strong 10.
10? It seems like magic.
Do I know the symbols?
They look dwarven.
I can
yeah.
read Dwarven, so.
They're runes. Magical runes.
Yes.
Not meant to be read, just in a specific order. They make something happen.
Okay, would I know what order they go into?
You've heard that this place used advanced techno magic. By techno magic.
Rude sandstorm, please.
Hey, you hum that and all the doors. By techno magic, I mean using magic to ease everyday life.
I'm like,
That's something I'm literally made of.
I'm like, Bubbles. It is, right?
It
Bubbles?
is.
Okay, you stay here, and I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Can everyone give me perception rolls?
$11. Is it?
Well,
21.
21? Cool.
Yeah.
54 plates, 25 spoons, 55 knives.
And
12.
12. You see a finger on one of the suits of armor twitch. And you feel a knife slide into your bag.
Ow!
I'll be close enough to hear that.
Yep. And everyone roll initiative.
Oh, Balderdash.
Oh, no.
Oh, what is that
20.
nonsense?
20?
19.
So my initiative bonus.
I need a pen.
It's just my dexterity bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know what you should get? Did you see that, initiative peg that you get? So
No.
it's like a metal pole, and then you
That's called a stripper
I
pole.
can do you a middle pulse.
No, and then you take washer pegs, but you put the names
Oh,
of
yes,
people,
yes,
and
yes.
then you can put the initiative in
Oh, that's
order.
funny.
That's quite cute.
Clamp, 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 clamp.
Exactly. And then
That'll be
you-
great for the mic.
Yeah.
Smack the mic.
Yeah.
Initiative.
So,
Does damage come from this knot?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I was wondering
Like a
how much.
D4 probably.
Yeah,
Because
there could be many more.
Oh no, I only
It's a
got stabbed with
sword.
one.
Animal.
I'm in a kitchen. Why would there be
Three.
knives everywhere?
And
We're
sorry.
running a knifeless kitchen from now on.
What was everyone's?
I got 19.
19 or so.
Who has the higher dex?
Probably not me at 14.
Yeah, 15.
Anyone?
7.
7.
I also have 7.
Oh my god, really pairs.
I think you've got the high dex modifier.
+4.
Yes, you definitely have the high dex modifier.
Absolutely.
I'm a barbarian. I'm strong, not dexterous. I think relatively dexterous, but not.
I used to be a cat.
You were more dexterous.
I was.
Cool. So yeah, you feel knife slide in between your shoulder blades.
Yeah. I roar out in pain.
Yeah. And it is Asoka's go. You see a finger on a suit of armor twitch.
Yeah.
And a great bellow.
At exactly the same time?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
like a second or two after.
That should be horrifying.
Okay, so I'm going to do what I was going to do, and I'm going to run downstairs and find the robot person and be in a complete panic and say, there's like, I saw something twitching, like a statue twitching, and there's like runes upstairs, and it seems very your kind of area, so I think you should go upstairs.
Someone just got stabbed.
Oh, is that what that sound was?
I assume that sounds like I've stabbed lots of things, and that's the sound of something being stabbed.
Oh, yeah, you'd have stabbed a lot of things. Mostly children.
Yes, and I assure you, that they make noise when they're stabbed.
Yeah, but it's a little deeper then.
So I assume that it's a very bad stab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what that was. I thought
Were
it
the
was...
runes?
Well, you're
stabbing
running
things?
downstairs on your turn. It's initiative order.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So
So you could dash.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was dashing.
yeah, and you reach him.
Yeah, and
And you shout lots of words very short.
Yeah.
Time.
No, this could happen. I mean, Silver's turn is right after yours, but it will.
You can do it like as you're running down the stairs towards
Oh my
me.
god! I saw a thing move and it's funny things on the panel.
Just let bubbles like that.
What was that noise?
You stay here. Okay.
Silver, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would. I mean, so I can make it to the. I can like, jump the bar and make it to
Yeah.
the kitchen
Yeah.
in short order. I would like to move to the kitchen doorway and get an idea of what's going on
You
with
see,
the bellow.
Knife deep in Chiron's bag.
Just the knife.
Yep.
Oh, it's not come out?
No.
I'm probably trying to reach for it to get it out.
And there's nothing attached to this knife.
No.
Okay. I will help remove the knife.
Yeah.
If that's a thing that you're amicable to me doing.
Yes, I don't like knives.
Whoa. So, you've been a bit standoffish with me so far.
Can you roll me a history or just a general knowledge or wisdom?
7, so that's 18.
18.
Oh, sorry, 16.
In the books you've read in your 3 days alive, you came across the etiquette of restaurant dining, and you recognise this knife as a steak knife.
So nice.
Well, I'm good at putting knives into things. I assume I'm okay at taking them out. Yeah, I mean, I will withdraw the knife. Withdraw the knife while, sort of looking at. I'm going to have a look around in the room and see if there's any weird shadows and corners.
Yep. Roll me perception as you remove the knife.
7.
Yeah, that is a really weird shoulder. Really weird shadow. It sort of looks like a horn armed demon, like sort of raising its arms up in anger, and it looks like it's growing something out of its back. It seems to be coming from the opposite way of the door you just entered.
So it's coming straight at the door?
It seems pretty stuck towards the wall at this point.
I will put my hand back behind my arm and pull out my great big silver tube and shoot the enormous arm shotgun that I happen to have at it.
Cool. You do that. There are holes in the wall now.
Like, through it?
It's my shadow.
Fine. That's fine.
I mean, this is his first combat situation.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And, yeah, that will be your turn. It is now, you see what looks like... So, Bubbles, you're up the top still, right?
I am.
Okay, can, the rest of
I
you...
get the defender gets to do something as well at my turn.
Yep.
And it will just stick close to Bubbles and guard.
Yay!
Cool. But you don't share consciousness with it.
No, but it moves by itself.
Okay, no, that's cool.
It moves after me, but it can move by itself.
Can you guys head into the porch for a second? Apart from you, Bubbles.
Oh, why me? Why always
This.
Well, only Lizzie hadn't literally have abandoned you.
That's what I do.
It is true.
No, it's not true.
Hey, Ataria.
me? Hi.
So, you see a... Can they operate that door?
Struggling.
So you see a suit of armor.
Okay.
It turns towards you and says, "They can't be downstairs, they'll awaken it," to you.
Oh no. They're all downstairs.
Yes, I was trying to warn you.
You didn't do a very good job of warning me.
Well, I mean, I only just got to move.
That's
I've been
fair.
still for so long.
Uh-huh.
For 6 months.
What are you? And also, what is it?
Roll me a nature as this thing turns to sort of a liquid.
Okay. Nature. Okay, 13.
You recognize this.
A culture mimic. And what's downstairs?
I don't know, but it killed everyone.
Oh my goodness.
And we're gonna have to save them next week. I'm gonna use the Gigaxy.
Hey guys, it's me, Michael Sharpe, your favourite DM to have in your ears at certain times of the day and to always have in your heart. I just thought I'd come here and let you know if you want to reach out and talk to us, you can. You can hit us up on Twitter. Our handle there is PodcastGOG, or Instagram, and it's at Guardians of the Gigaxy there. And if you want, you can head over to our Patreon, and for as little as $2 a month, yeah, you heard me, $2 a month, you can get some exclusive content. However, that's not always possible. I know, money can be tight. Trust me, I know. But there are ways you can help. I heard you asking. I heard it. I heard, how can we help the Guardians of the Gigaxy? Well, you can head over to iTunes and give us a 5-star review. This helps us reach so many new listeners as we climb through the ranks. Or, if you really want to, force someone to listen and then both give a 5-star review, as a captive audience is our favourite kind of audience.